So, Arson, how do you identify?
So I identify as a trans boy or male.
Okay, and tell me a little bit about what a teacher could do in the classroom to kind of know that, just right off the bat.
So a lot of teachers, when the school year will start, or when we're starting the new semester or something like that, they'll have questionnaire sheets and survey things of where you put little information about yourself, like your favorite color and stuff like that. And I think that adding a portion where we can put our pronouns, our preferred pronouns on there, I think that would help a lot.
Okay. And you were telling me about a situation in which this really resonated with you your sophomore year. So now you're a senior.
Right.
What happened your sophomore year that really made you realize how important it is to ask that question?
Okay. So I had a teacher. So this happened sophomore year, but prior to that, in my freshman year, this was one of my teachers that I had already had a couple of issues with, and then in sophomore year,
And when you say issues, you mean issues with you being transgender.
Well, at that time, it was more of just me liking girls. And at that time, still, having not come out yet, so still identifying as, a girl and liking girls, that was the problem. And then by the time I was a sophomore, I had already cut my hair, I'd started binding my chest, and I started identifying as male, using my name, my pronouns, and stuff like that.
Really quick, for people who don't understand what binding is, what is it exactly?
Well, no, yeah, it's an article of clothing, so, you know, it pulls over as if it was like a sports bra type, right? But it has it's what this company says, it has the three panels, and in the front of material that's tight, right? So you put it over, and then it flattens out your chest and gives you more a flat appearance, so that your chest looks more male.
So going back to this situation with the teacher, what exactly happened?
Okay, so 10th grade, she wasn't my teacher anymore, but she ended up subbing for one of my teachers, and at this point, like I said, I had already been identifying as male, and I had been binding on my hair, all of that, and I had let her know that, when my name was called on the roster, that it was going to be this, all of that, but that was completely disregarded, and my pronouns weren't respected, nor was my name.
Okay. And at the time that this was happening, how did that make you feel?
Well, at the time, I was in a much more different place, and I was a lot less confident with my own gender expression, because I felt like I had to compensate a lot. But back then, it hit me really hard because I felt like my name and my pronouns were, something that I needed from other people to feel validated. So when that wasn't validated, it hurt because then it made me feel like lesser, and it made me feel like I had to compensate more and try harder just to be comfortable.
Thank you.